Hello, this is Hamoudi from Bilu Media. Welcome again to my channel, guys. It's a sunny, beautiful day here in Hamburg, and it's a rare thing. It doesn't happen so often. So what we can do else than fly drone. But before that, I want to talk about this guy. This is the Flywoo ND filters for the DJI AVATA Drone and the DJI O3 camera that you can mount on any FPV drone that you like. Before I take you through what the benefits are from using this kind of filter, let me do a quick unboxing of this thing and see what's inside, and we will talk about this later. So as I told you, I like the box very much. It's really simple and small. Let's open it. I like that it has some magnets here, so you can close it really easy and it attaches securely here. Here we have some wipes. It's nice touch. These are for cleaning the filters when you get wild with the drone and it get dirty, so it's really nice to have. But if you want to clean it in a regular basis, you have some fiber, microfiber cloth here as well. It's a regular cloth and it's nice. I really like it. So this is the case. You have some this is the main filters here, and this one is a UV filter. It is basically just protection for your camera, which is nice touch, nice Flywoo. I really like this. So if you are flying indoors or the exposure is good without a filter, you can use this to protect only your camera, which is really great. And this is the case with the filters. We have 6 filters. Actually 5 of these filters are ND and 1 is circular polarization filter, which is really great again. And we have ND filters from ND4, this one, up to 32. And we have some hard foam here to protect the filters, and it is really secured and you can travel with it without any problems. Let me grab one here and show you how it looks. So it's really small compared to other ones that I saw from other manufacturers. The other ones attach to the sides. This one attached to the up side of the camera. Let me show you what I mean. So this is the camera, and what I saw from other manufacturers attach on those 2 parts, and this one simply attached here by putting it here, and it clicks in place like this. And it's really low profile, and I like how it looks. It really looks nice. And you can attach it, of course, on the O3 camera. I don't have a camera here, but you can attach it on the O3 camera as well, because it looks almost the same. And to remove it, you simply have to pull it back like this. It's nice that they provided microfiber cloth, so you have to clean it because it's very small, and the chances that you get your fingerprints on it is very likely. So then why you need these filters for your drone? Let me tell you why. You need those filters for 2 reasons. First one is the 180 shutter rule. 180 rule, I think it's called. This rule says that you have to use the shutter that is 1/2 the frame rate that you are using. For example, if we are using 30 frames per second with the camera, with the drone, then we have to use 1/60 shutter speed. This is used for the motion blur. If you use higher shutter speed, I mean faster shutter speed, for example 1/3,000 of a second, then you will not have motion blur in your image, in your footage, so it will look over sharp, overcooked, and it's not good. To make it realistic and nice to view, you have to use this rule. For drones, maybe you can get away with 1/3 times maybe, but twice the frame rate is best. And if you have a nice sunny day like this, you can't really use this shutter speed, because there is a lot of light entering the camera, and one way is to reduce the ISO, but if you reduce it to the end, I mean to the lower, normally it's around 200 or 100, and the aperture is fixed mainly in those drones, and you can't do anything about it other than decreasing the shutter speed or increase faster shutter speed. So for this you have to use ND filters. Actually, with my camera now I am using ND filter, a bigger ND filter of course, to use f4, because there is a lot of light and I can use it. And the second one is to reduce the Jello effect. So the Jello effect is the moving part when you fly with the drone. There is a wobbly thing happening in the camera, which is very annoying. I don't like it at all. With the Avata you have, if you look here, you have dampening pads here, and it reduces the Jello effect that we are talking about. So with this drone it's not really a problem, but if you build an FPV drone that has not proper dampening pads, and sometimes with the proper dampening pads vibration from the motors translates into the camera and it causes the Jello effect. The Jello effect is happening mainly when the shutter speed is high, I mean is fast. With these guys you reduce the shutter speed. Hello guys again, it's the next day, actually it's 2 days after I filmed the first one, because I got home and I discovered that I didn't record anything from the drone. It was set for the goggles and to record from the goggles, and I didn't record anything. So here we go again. It's warm today, but it's not so sunny right now, so I hope at least we can demonstrate the use of the filters. I don't have enough light for the ND to work, so what I did, I cranked the ISO to 400, and I have the shutter speed 1/800 of a second. So now let me go to a flight test and see how it looks, and after I will put an ND and show you how it looks. Perfect. So now let me put an ND filter. Let's see which one. I guess if we are at 1/800 and we need to go to 1/60, because I'm at 30 frames per second, so I guess it's one stop, 1/400, 1/200 is 2 stops, and 1/100, so it made roughly 3.5 stops. So let me put the ND16 first to start with and see from there. Let me clean it a little bit. It's good that they provide microfiber cloth. So now it's 1/60 and we have the 16 ND16. So let's give it a try and see how it looks. side by side. On the right, the footage with the ND filter, and on the left, the footage without the ND filter. You can see a clear difference between the two images, as I am flying as close to the ground as I can, so the blur effect is very visible. On the left, without the ND filter, the image is very sharp but lacks the sense of speed, and it doesn't look good in general. While the image on the right with the ND16, you can see much more blur, especially in the grass, and it looks way better and you feel the speed that the drone was flying at. So thank you guys for watching. This is it for today. Unfortunately, I can't test all the ND filters, but I think they all behave the same. The main difference is that when you have more sun, then you will use the ND64 maybe, or the 32, and when you have like today, you will use a weaker ND filter. But the basics is the same. You will get more saturated colors and the motion blur, and the quality of these ND filters is really good, and I like how it mounts. It's really low profile and it's very small, which is really nice, and in the same time it protects the camera. So really recommend these ND filters. I will drop a link in the comments below if you want to purchase those filters. It's an affiliate link. It helps me a lot, and you get to support this channel this way. It doesn't cost you anything. It's a normal price for you, and for me it helps me a lot. So thank you guys for watching again, and see you in the next one. Thank you, bye.